temperature conditions are the norm. Air conditioning, furnaces, and other similar systems are a must.
They are, and here to answer all of our questions about common issues we all face with our air conditioners are manager Chad Diamond, as well as technician Robert Hampton, both of Alaskan Heating and Air Conditioning. Gentlemen.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Welcome.
Let's talk about Vegas. I mean, air conditioners obviously are the reason we can live here. There's a good solid 4, 5, 6 months where if you don't have one, you are in a bad place. What's the deal with the air duct system, and how does it play an important role in how our air conditioning system works?
The air duct system is one of those critical components that basically take the conditioned air and supply it into the house. So it's often overlooked as something that's important, but symptoms from the duct system could make it look like the air conditioner is having a problem when in fact air conditioners operating properly, the ducts are actually the thing that's having an issue.
Okay, here's the thing. The ducts are pretty much in the attic of your house, and not many people go up in their attics. I know I don't very often. So how do you know if you have a problem up there?
You know, you won't really know unless someone's going up and doing an inspection. You know, some people tell us, well, no one's been up there, so there won't be any problems, but you know, it gets so hot in an attic that the
expansion, contraction,
the sealant and everything will get loose, and you can see on those pictures, you know, we'll go up. We've seen crazy things when we go up into an attic, and people don't realize they've been breathing attic air or they've been heating and cooling their attic space, you know, for years. And
you wonder why it's so hot on the second floor.
That could really boost your bill.
Oh,
right?
absolutely. And if you have a really hot room, you know, you may have a separation where you're actually pumping attic air into that room. So there's a lot of things that we can do that are very simple to correct that.
How often do you see issues with the duct system? What do you think?
Yeah, Robert.
I would say just about every call you go on.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's usually something, whether it's huge or small.
And even on new construction, because how fast they whip these things up, they might not necessarily take the same care in sealing all these joints and making it really solid.
Right.
Wow.
That's what we run into often.
How do you squeeze in? I've tried getting in my attic once. It's like there's so much insulation in there. You can't even get the little hatch open.
It's not fun, but I got the body for it. So
there it is. It's slender. See, there you go. You can pull it off. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I think it's interesting with the air ducts. There's a lot. It's like the internal part of your house you don't see, but I mean, there's all kinds of airwaves going all over the place. So when you go into a house, you don't necessarily know the layout of the house. How do you navigate the attic space?
It's wide open. I mean, it's not. I mean, when we get up there, it's a pretty wide open space, and you can see where things are going. I guess once you've been in enough times, you can see this is the main. This is
old hat. It's like old hat to me. I'd be like, yeah. How does this all work up here?
Sure. Yeah. No, it's all. It all makes sense once you're up there.
So if let's say you have your air conditioner pumping at like what 69 degrees, which is super cold.
Sure.
And you're still not feeling it in certain parts of your house. That could very well be a symptom of having a bad ductwork.
It definitely could. You know, it could be that the insulation has come off of the ductwork, and so even though the air is sealed inside, you know, the super hot air from the attic is making the air that's inside the duct warm up, and so as you're pushing that air through, you're getting reheated air just because something simple like the insulation has been pulled away.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm hearing. We've talked a lot about having your furnace checked. You know, having a checkup, a tune-up. It seems like having the ducts looked at the same time just makes sense economically, doesn't it?
Absolutely. You know, in most of our tune-ups, we'll go and do a pretty basic, you know, overview just to look to make sure it's good. And that's part of what we're offering here is we're going to go through and do a real full, thorough visual inspection. Normally we would charge $89 for that, but we're actually going to include that if someone just gets a regular tune-up.
Oh, fantastic.
And we're actually discounting that tune-up from $89 down to $59 if they'll mention the morning blend.
This is the old double discount.
Right. You know, we really want to incentivize people to get more energy conscious, and there's so many simple things that we can do. You know, imagine just leaving a window cracked in your house all summer long. You know, no one would do that. If they knew how simple the repairs were, they would call us and have us come out. You know, it's definitely worth the one trip.
See, so many of my friends, they say that they have these $400 electric bills in the summertime. And my bill might only hit about 200 or so. Yeah, we're at 200, 220. 400 something dollars for an electric bill.
Yeah.
Odds are perhaps they're maybe running the AC a little harder than they need to be because either the AC is not running as good as it should be or the duct system's not pumping out the air the way it should.
Yeah, you know, the number one consumer of your electricity is your heating and air conditioning system. So if you have any concerns about the electric bill, you know, definitely give us a call and we can help.
The number two is my wife when she leaves the lights on around the house.
Oh.
Sorry, I just need to say that. Gentlemen, it's great having you.
Thank you. Thank you. Great to see you guys.
My O is like, you're going to get it later from
I
Marcia.
certainly am. Take advantage of the $59 furnace tune-up special. Just mention the Morning Blend, and the best part of all, not only have they knocked that down from $89, they're also going to give you a free visual duct inspection with that as well. Both are normally $89 each, so this is a great deal. For more information on Alaskan Heating and Air Conditioning and how they can help you before the summer hits, you can head to the website or call the number on your screen. Alaskan Heating and Air Conditioning are a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.